Jessica, it is so great to see you and
You
your little
too.
bundle of joy.
Say hi.
Tell us just a little bit about yourself, because everybody's watching. They don't know who is Jessica. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you
Sure.
do, and your family.
So I work full time in the optometry field. I'm mother to little Marlee Jo, and I have 3 other kids, which keep me really busy with cheer. So that's basically how I spend my time.
What's their names?
Savannah, Sadie, and Jocelyn.
Awesome. And this is Marlee Jo.
Marlee Jo.
That is so cool. And I have to give a quick shout out to Mr. Trapini. Dr. Trapini let us use this awesome location today. And he is the optometrist, my optometrist, and also who she works for.
He's great.
Yes, he is. You found out you were pregnant at the same time your daughter was pregnant. How was that like, knowing your daughter was pregnant and you found out you were pregnant? What was that like?
I mean, it was a really big shock. I found out I was pregnant a week after she found out she was pregnant, and she told me. So that was not planned at all. So I was very, very shocked and very stressed out.
I can only imagine. Now you had a diagnosis during your pregnancy that was not what you were expecting. We will be back in just a little moment to hear all about this diagnosis that brought you two together and your whole family.
Yes.
My nanny always say, shine your light, by your moment, by your heart and joy into something you really want to create. And I do. I create Made with Love.
If you're looking for positive and uplifting movies that empower actors seeking to shine their light, you'll be blessed to check out Made with Love, a movie to show the love and value of individuals with Down syndrome, and to star our best friend Jay. The world sure could use a lot more love, and you can make a difference. Be a part of this project. Visit madewithlovethemovie.com to learn more.
So Jessica, what was this diagnosis that you got? It was with Marlee Jo?
Yes. So it was the diagnosis of Down syndrome. I got it when I was about 17 weeks pregnant. They had called me, and I didn't even know that they were doing that test, because with my other pregnancies, they had asked me if I wanted that done, and I said no. But with this one, I don't think they even asked. So it was kind of a shock when I got that phone call and they said that my blood test came back positive for Down syndrome. And I just remember sitting there trying to process all of it. I just didn't really know. That was the scariest thing. I didn't know a whole lot about it. And so I called my mom right after, and she was super supportive. And she said, well, this doesn't change anything. You know, we're still going to love her so much. So with her support and everybody else's support, I told my other 3 girls, and they were actually super excited because they had, you know, their special kids at school that they really thought were just adorable, and they were super excited. So it was.
That is great. That's great.
Just the unknown was what was a little scary.
And that can happen to all of us with any pregnancies, knowing, you know, there's unknown things. Awesome. How was it delivered? I mean, other than just telling you we ran some tests or what?
Yeah, so they sent me to a specialist, and then during the ultrasound, right after that, I met with a doctor, and they just said she does have some soft markers for Down syndrome. They told me what they were, and then they said, well, we'll just see you back. They never gave me any other options like I've heard they have with other parents. So I was very lucky.
Yeah.
Because I know that's a very hormonal time.
Yeah. But it's good you had a great support system already, and you had a lot of positive family around you, a lot of friends, even your work family. You know, that's really awesome. They were very
supportive too, for sure.
And how old is little Marlee Jo right now?
She is 4 months.
4 months. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's awesome. Look at her.
She's just hanging out.
Now you told me Marlee Jo has really changed your life in just 4 months. How is that possible?
She has. She is just the most special little girl ever. I don't stress about anything like I used to. She's just a sense of peace. Like a sense of peace came over me after having her. And even with being a new mom, she never has frustrated me once. It's just I look at this pretty little face and I just feel like everything's fine.
So when you probably have heard the phrase "the lucky few," you really feel like you're one of the lucky few. I
I
bet.
definitely feel like I'm one of the lucky few for sure, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of that.
Yes, that is so cool. Did they give you resources or guide you, direct you any way?
They did. They told me about all the Down syndrome groups around here.
Okay.
And I actually had a friend that told me a lot about them too. So I just got on Facebook and started adding everything I could find. And it is a great, great community.
That's awesome that because not everybody's able to find community and resources right away.
Right.
And that made me so happy when you told me that you got a hold of some right away. What were give them a shout out if you want, some of the resources that you were made available to.
Yeah, just the Down Syndrome Association of Middle Tennessee.
That's a great one.
There's a Down syndrome group just from all over the world. I actually really enjoy, there's a Down syndrome group from babies that were born from January to June.
Okay.
So we all kind of go on that journey together, and that's been very helpful. And then we went to the baby shower.
Yes, you had a baby shower thrown for you. That is so cool. You and a few other moms was the DSAMT, Down Syndrome of Association of Middle Tennessee.
Yeah.
Shout out to Alicia.
Yes.
Thank you so much. The whole organization gave you a baby shower. That's really cool.
It was so cute. I really enjoyed that. And they gave us a bathtub full of stuff and goodies. Cool. And yeah.
That is so cool. And I have to give a shout out to the Extra Lucky Moms. They had this book in my short film. If you haven't seen it, go to the website morethanafilm.com. We use this book in the short film as well, but they sent me this book to give to you specifically.
I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Thank you. I cannot wait to read this. Yes,
it's called Dear Mama, and there's a lot of great books out there. There's so much out there that people don't even realize that are great resources and great things to read up on. In the description, I'll put a link up to my short film as well, and also to DSAMT, Down Syndrome of Association of Middle Tennessee. They're having an event coming up as well. Is there anything that, as a new mom to someone with Down syndrome, that you would tell another mom that's pregnant right now or just received a diagnosis and is really scared?
Sure, really.
What would you say?
Just take it one day at a time. She is very fortunately healthy. A lot of them have heart issues, and I'm so happy that she does not. But just wait until you hold and snuggle your baby. Your stress is gonna go away. I promise.
And I've heard that so much of the time too. You know, once that bundle of joy is here, it's everything changes. How has it changed your family as well? Brought them together closer?
Oh, for sure. Like, we wake up in the morning, my 13-year-old comes in, takes her, and goes and hangs out with her. My 10-year-old just loves snuggling with her, and they love being home with her, and it's brought us all together. And she's really close with my grandson, who was born 2 days after her, so they're almost exactly the same age.
That's awesome.
So
they're going to grow up together.
Yeah, they help each other, and they do tummy time together, and he's going to be her motivation, and
that's awesome.
They're going to be besties.
Is there anything else you want to tell anybody else about Down syndrome and what you've learned so far in just the last few months in this year?
It's a lot. You will stay very busy with doctor's appointments the first at least year, just establishing everything and getting all your doctors together. But it's just unconditional love is how I can describe her. You would never have thought you've seen your life the way it is now. No, but I'm so happy. Yeah. I'm just so happy. I could not imagine in the 4 short months that I've had her in my life. Without her, I can't even remember what it was like. Cool. Well, thanks so much for sharing your story. And thank you. Bringing Marlee Jo here to see us. I don't do too many in-person interviews, but I'm so honored to meet Marlee Jo. Watch you as you go on your journey. Yeah. Thank you very much.